Okay guys, so right now guys, I'm gonna show you guys, right? If you guys want, like I said, right, if you guys like attract better females, you guys gotta level yourself up. So one of the skill sets that you guys need to know is how to drive a car. Because bro, especially if you're a man, you're a young male, I was gonna say young female, if you're a young male, it's a good important skill set to know how to drive a car, okay? Because you gotta be driving your female, you gotta be going from point A to point B, you gotta be running errands, you gotta be working multiple jobs, you gotta be driving to your sports and your gym and your combat training, whatever the hell that you guys gotta do. You gotta drive to church. So let's go ahead and rock and roll, and let's teach you guys real quick the basics on how to drive a car. So as you guys can see here, my car is off. I'm not gonna turn it on yet, but I have a key. This is an older car, so the key needs to go into this is called the ignition. Slip it in. Newer cars, right, you can go ahead and there's a push to start button, or you know, whatever, you could be located over here or over here. So make sure that whenever you guys drive, your guys' foot is always on the brake. As you guys can see over here, you have two little pedals. This is an automatic car. This is not a manual car, right? Sometimes you get one clutch and, you know, one foot brake over here, but this is one automatic car. So you don't got to worry about doing all this kind of other stuff. So this is the left pedal, right? This is for brake. Okay guys, you guys know what left and right is, right? So left is for brake, right is for accelerate. Okay, so whenever you turn on the car, make sure that your foot is always on the brake. And the reason for this is for obviously for safety reasons. Maybe you're parked on a hill, maybe you forgot to put your car in brake, or your emergency brakes goes off. Your brake is always the one that holds your car. So make sure that every time that you turn on a car, your foot is always on the brake. But not only that, but for newer cars, in order for start the car, your foot needs to be on the brake, literally. So yeah, in order to turn your car, you just flick it all the way to the right, the engine gonna turn on. But I'm gonna show you guys that later on. But anyways guys, some other things that you guys need to know is, let me scoot back a little bit, is your emergency brakes. This is your emergency brakes. All right, emergency brakes can be a hand brake, which is this, a hand brake. Whoa, what the fuck was that zesty shit? One hand brake, or gonna be one foot brake, which is located on the bottom left, okay? Or newer cars, like I had a car rental the other week when I went to Maui, and the emergency brakes was just a push of a button. It was located on like the bottom or on the console or whatever. It was located on the bottom for my car. But there's different emergency brakes, so make sure that your emergency brakes is always on, okay? Like I said guys, right, I already showed you guys the basics on how to go ahead and control your car. But right now guys, it's the next day. I'm at the park. Anyways guys, oh, my throat itchy. But anyways guys, what we're gonna be doing is I'm gonna show you guys how to drive, right? So like I said guys, the most important thing that you guys gotta do is you guys gotta get used to controlling the car. We're not gonna be driving on the main road today, but we're gonna be driving in this parking lot, okay? The reason why you guys need to drive in an empty parking lot, you can go to the beach, one park, one empty garage lot, you know what I'm saying? Just find somewhere empty. And the reason for this is because you're trying to get used to controlling the car. A lot of people nowadays, the first mistake that they make is they think they know how to drive. They think, oh yeah, I'm gonna just drive in my neighborhood, I'm gonna drive on the main road, I'm gonna go to the store. And guess what guys, they're fucking ass at controlling the car. And what's gonna happen? They're gonna go ahead and freak out because and then they're gonna crash the car, they're gonna hit the curb, they're gonna fucking do something dumb. So the best number one thing that you guys got to do is, of course, learn the rules of the road. You got to get your permit. You got to get familiar with that. I can talk about it in a different video, but what you guys got to do is you guys got to perfect controlling the vehicle, okay? How was I able to perfect controlling my vehicle? Like I said, I don't know if I talked about it earlier, but I used to work at this landscaping company like 5 years ago when I was 16 years old. I was still in high school. Look, it's an airplane. An airplane. Look, it's Hawaiian Airlines. They're about to land, boy. You know what I'm saying? They're about to land. That was me the other week. I was on the airplane. Like I said, guys, I used to work at this landscaping company, and I used to drive golf carts, different vehicles, forklifts. So that's pretty much how I learned how to drive. And when I jumped into a real car, I was practicing in an empty parking lot, and it was super easy. The reason why it was super easy because when I was practicing on golf carts, it was easy to control. It's the same thing in a real car. So that's how I got comfortable with driving cars. You just got to get comfortable. So go in an empty parking lot. Let me show you guys where I stay. Beach right over here, right? The parking lot not too empty, but there's plenty space to go ahead and drive, okay? So I'm gonna just go ahead and loop around. I'm gonna set up my phone tripod right over here, and I'm gonna start filming, okay? So let me go ahead and show you guys real quick. Like I said, guys, make sure that you guys are doing all your checklist first. The checklist is, right, you make sure that your mirrors Before you even go in your car, make sure that you guys check around the car. Make sure that you guys are out here, you know, checking your blind spots. You know, might have a cat under your car. You might have a leak under your car. Your tires might be flat. So make sure that you guys check your cars before you start driving. I already did that, okay? Anyways, guys, the first thing that you guys got to do besides check over your cars and whatever is that your rear view mirror is looking at the back. You see that window right over there? It has to be facing the back. This mirror has to be facing the back. So everybody's different heights, right? You could be taller, you might be shorter. So you gotta adjust according to your height. What you gotta do is make sure that your left mirror is facing out. Make sure that it's, oh, what is that noise? That's an airplane or what? Oh, that's so loud, guys. I hear an airplane so loud. But anyways, guys, make sure that your left mirror is covering, you know, you can see on the bottom, you can see on the side, and you know, because you got to switch lanes to the left. Make sure that is good position. If you want to change your mirror settings, you have a button. You could be on here, it could be over here, all depending on your car. So you see, right, you can flick the switch. This button has to be on left. So if you want to adjust your left mirror, you can flick it to the left. And you know, to move your mirror to the left, you can push the left button. You can push it up, push it right, push it down. If you want to adjust the right mirror, you flick it to the right, so according to whatever that you see. Make sure that you can see on the right side. Make sure you can see a little bit on the bottom. So make sure it's even, okay, guys? When you guys are always driving, another lesson when you guys are driving, make sure that your doors are always locked, okay? When you're out here in public, right, you always expect that something might go wrong. I'm not trying to be negative, but you know, you could be out in public. Some jackass might come up and try to open your door, right? So make sure that you're always observant. I hate when people, they wear earphones in public when they're driving. I hate when they leave their doors unlocked. I hate when they're not always being observant, especially if they're by themselves or with other people. Make sure that you guys are always looking in your mirrors, always being observant when you're driving, and always lock your car doors, no matter what it is. If you guys drive, I drive with my windows down like this sometimes because, you know, I don't really use AC because this is an old car, right? So make sure that you're always looking around. But when I'm like filming right now, I make sure my windows are rolled up, I got the AC rolling, but then I lock my doors all the time. And even when I'm filming, I'm always being observant around my surroundings, right? I see one guy over there, what the fuck is he doing? I'm looking at him when I'm filming. I'm looking behind, making sure, you know what I'm saying, making sure what the hell is going on. So always be observant when you're driving, and especially when you park like me, right? Always be observant, always be looking around, and always be aware. A lot of you people, you guys not aware in life. You guys don't know situational awareness. You guys are, oh yeah, oh la la la, yeah, you fucking dumbass. As this too, guys, look real quick, I know this is off topic, but me and my girl's first date, we went on parasailing. This is by the beach in the city. I went parasailing with her in like 2021. We went to the hotel. This was like in like November 2021, 4 years ago, and we went parasailing. We went to the hotel. Okay, guys, so we're gonna start driving real quick. Hopefully you guys can hear me, but we're gonna go ahead and loop around the park, okay? So I'm gonna put on I'm gonna put on my seatbelt. I'm gonna go roll down the windows a little bit, turn off the AC. So the first thing that you guys got to do, right, I'm trying to reverse. I'm trying to get out of this parking lot. So what I'm going to be doing, I don't have backup cameras, I don't have any of this. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to go ahead and we're going to use our mirrors, right? We're going to use our back mirrors, and we're going to go ahead and use our side mirrors, use our left mirrors, and then we're just going to look around, okay? So I'm going to put my emergency brakes down. I'm going to go ahead and hit the R, and then I'm heading out. When I turn left, you get a weird fucking car. So make sure that you guys are always being situational aware. Make sure that you guys, I don't know, bro, these guys are sketchy as fuck. But anyways, guys, let me go ahead and we're gonna turn a little bit, right? I'm gonna go deeper into the park. Okay, so when I'm going out over here, you put your blinker on, all right? Making sure that you're looking left, right, left for driving into the park. One dumbass never even look. I don't fucking go on purpose like forward, and then he was like trying to yield onto my stuff. So make sure that you guys are always looking, all right? See, as we're coming up to the speed bump, right, you got to make sure that you guys are easing into the speed bump. So see, my foot right now, we're accelerating. I'm gonna tell you guys what I'm doing. I'm accelerating, but as I'm approaching the speed bump, I'm already slowly easing into my brakes so that it goes smooth over the bump. See, so look, yes sir, going over the bump, and then now I'm accelerating to pick up that speed and momentum, okay? Everything in life, when you're driving in life, but when you're driving, everything has to be smooth. A lot of people, they brake hard like this, or they, you know, they fucking accelerating quick, and then they're braking, they fucking up their brakes. Make sure that you guys are always easing into it. The reason why you gotta ease into it is because you gotta take care of your car, but if there's a car behind you, maybe tailgating you, he gonna fucking hit you behind, bro. All right, so I'm easing into the speed bump right over here. I'm holding onto my brakes slowly but surely, accelerating a little bit, pick up the speed bump right over there, ease into my brakes, slowly over the speed bump and accelerate a little bit, Now the next speed bump is all the way over there, so I'm picking up my speed, all right, holding down my accelerator, not too hard, not too, you know, light, you know, it's all according to, you know, the speed limit. Easing down into my into my brakes, okay. I'm gonna go ahead my right side, okay, making sure that the steering wheel is easing out again, okay. We're gonna accelerate a little bit. We're gonna slow down because there's a speed bump right over here, and I'm gonna go left, all right. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my blinker to the left and ease into it. You see how I'm easing into it? Slowly but surely. So when I'm making these turns, guys, all right, when I make one turn like that, maybe it's a tight turn, you gotta control your hand movement, your steering, and also your accelerator. So look, as I'm coming up into this nice little turn, I'm easing into it. I'm holding onto my brakes a little bit, and I'm turning. I'm holding my brakes, and then now that the car's, you know, not that turning quick, I'm accelerating a little bit. So when you turn a curve, right, you hold your brakes to make the turn, and when you're getting straight in there, then you can pick up the pace and accelerate, okay. So so like right over here, guys, accelerating a little bit, holding onto the brakes, slowing down, making sure I'm checking, clear, turn. Cool, right, guys? Easy, bro. Easy minor stuff. Easy, my brother. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys how to park, okay. So watch this. Go ahead and learn, right, working with cars, working with you know. So let me just show you guys real quick. Later on, guys, I have a video where I drive onto the main road, and I'm gonna go ahead and just commentate over it. So, you know what I'm saying, it's easy, guys. Driving is easy. You guys just gotta get comfortable on the road, practice, get better at it, you know what I'm saying. So it's super easy, guys. Don't be scared of driving. Don't be scared of, you know, don't be scared, guys. Life, there's a lot of things. If you're scared of everything in life, you're not going to be the best version of yourself. You're not going to be well-rounded. You know, you're not going to be where you want to be in life. You just got to go ahead and learn to go ahead and adapt, you know what I'm saying. So yes, sir. See this, guys? Easy, bro. Easy. I'm easing into it. I'm holding onto my brakes a little bit because there's a speed bump. We're going over. Accelerate a little bit. No cap. Okay. I'm gonna go into the back right over here. So I'm gonna hit my blinkers. Turn to the right. Okay. Going onto this small little road. Where should I park, guys? I'm parked right over here, guys. Okay. Watch this, guys. Now, usually, guys, you guys gotta learn how to reverse park, okay? So, you gotta use your mirrors. Watch this. I'm gonna teach you guys how to reverse park. So, you turn, reverse. Make sure that you lined up with those lines in between. I'm using my right mirrors and my left mirrors, and then I'm going back into it, okay? Check outside. Clear about us. All right, let's go. So driving is super easy, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a driving video later on. It's an old video, but I'm gonna go ahead and commentate over it and give you guys, you know, now we're gonna be on the main road and we're gonna learn the rules of the road, okay? So anyways, guys, what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be driving out the park, and I'm gonna just show you guys when I get onto the main road, okay? So I'm just gonna be quiet. I'm gonna let the radio play, and I'm gonna go ahead and just drive, okay? So yes, sir. Guys, I gotta show you guys, right, like foot brake, this is the accelerator, this is the brake. But you know, driving is all about multitasking, okay? I'm gonna give you guys a little bit tips, some tips and tricks with driving, okay? It's all about multitasking. You gotta learn, right, how to go ahead and control your feet. You gotta learn how to react, because you gotta learn, you know, might get cars come out of nowhere. You might see somebody jump out into the crosswalk. You gotta react quick, okay? So it's all about multitasking. It's all about reacting quick. And also another thing, right, going back to multitasking, you got to learn how to control. You got to learn how to go use your left hand, your right hand. You got to learn to use your eyes. You got to learn to go ahead and be observant. All right, you got to learn how to react quick. So everything about driving, you guys might be acting scared like on little panty. Don't be scared, okay? Another thing about driving is once you get comfortable controlling the car and vehicle, and you're good at multitasking, you're good at, you know, reacting quick, and you're good at being offense and defense, you got to be good at also you also got to be good at being stoic, okay? You got to have stoicism. You cannot react. You cannot get scared. You cannot start crying because there's so much traffic and you don't know what to do on the freeway. You got to learn how to control your emotions, and you got to learn how to go ahead and start doing, you know what I'm saying, you gotta just drive. You cannot be reacting and crying and freaking out, and then you're gonna fuck up even more. You gotta learn how to control your emotions. You gotta learn how to flick off the switch and be like, you know what, it's time to be stoic. I gotta get from point A to point B. I gotta get everybody home safely, myself safely, everybody on the road driving safely. So you guys gotta make sure that you guys are practicing your stoicism as well. When you drive, it's all about stoicism. How can you practice your stoicism and your reactability and, you know, being all this and, you know, reacting quick and multitasking? You got to practice it in your everyday life. When you go work your multiple jobs, you're practicing your stoicism, right? You don't you cannot get angry at work. You cannot get frustrated. You still got to act professional. You still got to do your job and get it done and get paid. You still got to go to the gym every day. You still got to go run. You're tired, but you got to go ahead and suck it up and be disciplined, okay? All these activities that you guys are doing in your everyday life, you can practice it, all right? That's why I always tell you guys, when you go out in life, you got to be well-rounded in every aspect of your life because it's very important. All these activities that you're doing to take care of your everyday life, you're trying to be well-rounded, you can use those life attributes and the skill sets and you can apply it to other activities such as driving, right? You got to practice, you got to apply your stoicism when you're driving. You got to apply your multitasking. You got to apply your reactivity, right? You're reactive fast. You got to be quick. Your senses got to be good, right? So make sure that when you go out in everyday life, make sure that you're always being the best version of yourself and being well-rounded, because all these little life attributes can go ahead and apply to things such as driving. Not even just driving, but making money, trying to get into shape, trying to be a better version, learning a new skill, learning a new hobby, etc. There's so many things that you guys got to learn, but driving, you got to learn those 3 little things. There's some other things too, but those are the top 3 things, top 3 life attributes when you go out and you start driving a car, okay? So anyways, guys, that's a good little life lesson real quick. I'm gonna start driving. I'm gonna set up my camera, and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how to go ahead and drive a car, okay? So look, let me show you guys. I'm gonna drive onto the main road, guys, okay? We're not gonna play music. We don't like it copyrighted, you know? Let's go. Let's get this shit, guys. We're gonna leave the park. I gotta go outside. I gotta go pick up my girl. Shit. Oh, I see all these cats, bro. There's so much cats around here. These damn ass cats. So it's very good, guys, to go ahead, learn different skill sets in life, learn how to drive, gather as much life attributes as you can. You guys gonna be good. Don't worry about it, okay? Don't be scared. Practice, practice, practice. Analyze, learn your mistakes, apply it to the next time that you practice, and you guys gonna be G, bro. You guys gonna be good, okay? My phone's about to die too, so I can't. Look, this is the main road right here, guys. Don't be scared now. Don't be scared. Okay, so as you guys can see, right? I don't know if you guys can see, but you see that yellow line in the middle? I don't know if you guys can see that, but you can't cross that. It's a yellow solid. When it's yellow, that means you're going one direction. The other lane is going to be coming the other direction, okay? So, yes, sir. Yeah, how come, like, I was reading my comments early, the other day, right? Yesterday. Somebody said I sound Canadian. Do I sound Canadian, bro? I'm not even from Canada, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Hawaii, bro. I'm not one Canadian, bro. I'm actually an American. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is, bro. Maybe you guys never heard Hawaii people talk before, but we do have an accent, and it's called it's like pidgin. They call it pidgin. It's kind of like broken English, but me, I'm mixed. You know what I'm saying? I know how to speak pidgin, but I also know how to speak professional. I know how to speak proper. Because, you know what I'm saying, like I said, guys, communication skills is very important. Okay, guys, look, real quick, enough yapping. I'm driving in construction area, industrial area, so make sure you guys are always being aware. Look, see all these big ass trucks? Scary, right? Ooh, scary. Make sure nobody coming out the right. Make sure that's the truck not pulling out. You know what I'm saying? Always be defensive, always be reactive. You gotta be quick. Some jackass might just pull out, I don't know. You don't see it, right? So make sure you guys are always being aware. Alright, let's go post some like shit over here, bro. Car waiting to turn out. He can wait his ass over there because I got the right way. Now we got 2 lanes, guys. You see this? I can cross over. It's white dotted. That means when it's white dotted, you can cross. If it's white solid, don't cross. If it's yellow solid, definitely don't cross. See all these cars, bro? See this car? You're trying to overtake me. Always be reactive. Always be checking your mirrors. Always be safe. Driving reckless, bro. This car trying to cut over to the left. It's a merge, that's why. Freaking driving over there. So you saw that? I would speed up because he was slowing down because he had to merge to me. So I just sped up to get ahead of him. Always be reactive. Are highlighted on the back red. That means he's pressing his brakes. That's called the brake lights. Okay? So I'm holding my brakes too because this guy's slowing down. He's slowing down a little bit. He has also stuff on the back of his truck. So make sure you're being cautious about that because his stuff might fly out. So keeping my distance. Making sure I'm not too close. I'm looking at my mirror on the top right over here. In case anybody checking me, you know what I'm saying, tailgating me. There's a car behind me, but he has a good distance, so we should be good. I'm holding the accelerator a little bit. I'm going only 35 miles per hour. Keeping my distance, not going too quick. Okay. Always look out too, guys. Look far onto the distance. You see people pulled over to the side. What's going on? Okay. Are they blocking the road? Do you need help? Do you need to cut over to the left lane? All right. Be reactive. Always be looking out. Slow down or low. We're slowing down. They're braking. That's pretty much how to go ahead and drive. I can show you guys more tutorials in depth, but I'm on a time clock right now, guys. But anyways, guys, make sure that you guys are always learning. Make sure that you guys are always doing what needs to be done. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button. I not only teach you guys how to drive and do this and do that, but also just you know, other skills that you guys need to know in life. You know, so go ahead and subscribe right now. I try to teach young people like me to try and be the best version of themselves, and I give you guys tips and tricks. Cool, yeah. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys for another video. Okay?